Hi. So, this is like the third video I've made in like, 2 days or something. But I wanted to make a video, like, to talk a bit about, stuff. So, I may look like a zombie right now, but that's because I didn't really sleep last night. I slept for like 2-3 hours tops. Um, because I had to, and then I had to wake up for this special thing. But I'm gonna talk about that later in the video. I'm gonna start with kind of like more serious subject, like, and then end with the fun part. So last night I watched the VMAs, Video Music Awards, and because I slept almost all the afternoon and the evening and stuff, and it was already like midnight or over midnight when the actual show started here, Icelandic time. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, so yeah, and I woke up and I almost forgot, but then I remembered like the VMAs are, and I was gonna watch it. And so without like talking about every single detail that was going on the show, it was a great show. There were some good moments and there were some bad moments. Okay, let me see. So One Direction were presenting an award, and then they actually won an award. Best Song Ever won for Best Song of the Summer. And then apparently they got booed. You couldn't hear that like on the live stream or on TV, but apparently they got booed. And Lady Gaga like stood up for them and was talking to them backstage and like told them just that they didn't deserve this, and she even left the show because she was so like shocked about it. So major respect to Lady Gaga for that. Directioners, respect Lady Gaga. Okay, but anyway, and yeah, Lady Gaga's performance, it was weird, but I mean, not really for Lady Gaga. I mean, she's one of a kind. I've never like been a huge fan of hers, but I just admire what a unique artist she is. She's not like everyone else. She's just so special, and yeah, there's no one like her. And actually last year I met her. I saw her when she was here in Iceland, and she seemed really nice and stuff. So yeah, huge respect to her. And so she started the show and it ended with Katy Perry, who sang Roar. It was amazing. I love the song. And Bruno Mars also sang, and his voice is just, I mean, most definitely, without a doubt, best vocals of the night, Bruno Mars. I mean, wow. And he won too. And Selena won, Taylor won, Justin Timberlake won, and oh my god, Justin's performance and NSYNC reunion. I mean, how amazing was that? I was like, wow. Okay, I wasn't even too young, like when NSYNC were like the thing, but I was totally fangirling. It was amazing, and Justin is just such an amazing artist. I mean, he's like a top performer, and he is so humble. Like he's just amazing. Anyway, and then there were some disasters, like Miley Cyrus. Yeah, I was never a big fan of Miley, but that performance was the most awkward, disgusting thing I have ever seen in my life. I feel sorry for her parents, really. It was just, ugh. I want to talk about it. It was just horrible. Anyway, and a lot of stuff happened. And the thing I wanted to talk about, was because there were some moments, first of all, when, One Direction were presenting, they were first presenting the first award. The camera was on Taylor, and exactly when the camera was on Taylor, she was saying something, and people immediately assumed that she was saying, "Shut the fuck up." Okay? And she was sitting next to Selena, and she had her arm around her, and, she was kind of moving away from her while she was saying it. And, anyway, some people thought that she was aiming it at the boys, and started hating, as they do. And then when she won her own award, she ended for video for I Knew You Were Trouble. She actually thanked the one who inspired the song, who she wrote the song about. And there are some people who think that she wrote the song about Harry, and the camera actually went on him after she said that. And I think the media just loves to make people think and create dramas and stuff that isn't even real and isn't really happening, and just make people fight about something that's not even true. Okay. So I want to get one thing straight. Because unless you're a real Swiftie, unless you're a Taylor Swift fan, you may not know this. But Taylor wrote the song I Knew You Were Trouble long before she and Harry even met. Okay? Before they met, before they started dating, the song wasn't even released when they started dating. It was released a short time before they started dating. Okay? So that is a fact. Okay? And if you can just Google it, and then you will find out. I'm not making this up, okay? So the song was written before they dated, before there was any relationship to write about. So how could the song possibly be about Harry? You tell me that. Okay? So, if your brain works, okay? If you're okay up there, you do realize that there is no possible way that the song can be about Harry. Okay? And as we probably all know, Harry is not the only guy that she has dated. I know how you all love to talk about the guys that she has dated. So what makes you think that the song is about Harry just because the camera points at him? He was the only guy that she has dated of the famous guys that was actually there. So I guess the cameraman just got desperate and had to have the camera on him. But John Mayer wasn't there, Jake Gyllenhaal wasn't there, Taylor Lautner wasn't there, Joe Jonas wasn't there. He was the only one there. So anyway, but no one knows who the song really is about. But some people think it's about John Mayer, others think it's about Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't know, and I don't really care. I just love her music, and I can relate to some of it. It's none of my business who her songs are about. It's none of her freaking business. Okay? And she lets the music speak for itself. Okay? She doesn't tell us who the songs are about, because we don't even have to know. It's not our right to know who the songs are about. Okay? But the song is not about Harry. Okay? And I am just not just making stuff up, because it's just an actual fact. The song was written before they started dating, so it can possibly not be about him. Okay? It's about some of the other guys that she dated. Okay? And she's dated exactly six guys in 5 to 6 years. Okay? Not 13 guys in 2 years or something. Just stop spreading these rumors and people stop believing the rumors. Like, stop believing everything the media tells you. You don't know her, okay? And, like, I am so pissed about all the hate that people have been sending her, especially since her and Harry were dating. Like, I'm a Directioner and a Swiftie, and it really hurts to see all this hate. I know that some Swifties hate on Harry, but it's not half as much as some Directioners hate on Taylor. Like, people are like, oh my god, she broke his heart. How do you know that? How do you know exactly what was going on in their relationship? I mean, are you just reading what the media are saying? Because the media is just crap. I mean, it's their personal lives. I mean, how can we possibly know exactly what goes on behind closed doors? We don't. So we can't judge. I mean, we don't know who broke it off. We don't know exactly what happened. I mean, maybe there wasn't any, like, heartbreak or stuff involved. Maybe they just decided that it wasn't working or something. I mean, we don't know. I don't know. And I don't really care. You don't know anything about what happened in their relationship. So you can't judge it. You can't judge them. And you can't judge her because you don't know her. Okay, I've been a fan of Taylor's for a long time, and all I've seen of her, like interviews with her and just how she interacts with her fans, all I've seen is just how nice and sweet she is, and just how humble she is, and just how she appreciates everything that she's got. Because she doesn't use her breakups to write songs and make money. She's actually an excellent songwriter. I mean, don't just listen to her singles. I mean, most of her singles are actually songs about guys and relationships and breakups. Like, I Knew You Were Trouble, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, and all that. But listen to her albums. I mean, not all of her songs, I mean, not even half of her songs are about relationships. She writes about all kinds of things, okay? And she is an amazing songwriter. She's got real talent, okay? And she can sing, and she can play guitar, and, well, she can't dance. Like One Direction, it's awkward dancing. But that's what we love about her. Just how real she is. She's not like, she doesn't have, like, choreographed routines, and she's not trying to be something that she's not. You know, she's just being herself, and that's what we love about her. And I'm not saying that you have to love her or even like her, but just, if you're gonna dislike her, then do it for the right reasons, and do it for, like, because of actual facts and something that is actually true, and not just what you've heard or some rumors or stuff. You know, something that is actually true, something that is actually confirmed, you know. And don't just hate on her because she dated Harry because you love him so much. Harry isn't yours. I mean, you're never gonna have him. Okay? And he can date who he wants. Sending hate to the girls that he dates isn't gonna make him happy, and it's not gonna let you have him. You're never gonna have him. So it's time that you accept it, okay? I am just so sick of this hate towards Taylor. She is not the only one who's dated guys and written songs about them. And then many artists today write songs about their relationships and about breakups. Why is Taylor the only one getting called out? I mean, even many of 1D's songs are about girls, and you know, they didn't write all of their songs, especially on the first album, but like many of their songs are like about girls or girls related, or, you know, I don't, some are probably even about like their personal experiences, although I don't know exactly, but anyway, they sing about girls too, a lot, okay? And a lot of people do. A lot of people sing and write songs about relationships and about their own experiences and about their exes and stuff. So Taylor is not the only one, okay? She shouldn't be the only one getting called out for it. And it's not like it's a crime. I mean, I thought like that music is supposed to be like people who write songs, it's kind of their way of expressing their feelings and emotions. And I mean, breakups and relationships are just a normal part of life. So why shouldn't they write about that? I mean, if they write about anything else than that, I mean, what? That would be weird. Like, why not write about that? Like, so, anyway, just, it's ridiculous. Just stop it already, okay? And you know what? You don't have to like her music. You don't even have to like her, but don't send hate to her because you don't know her. And don't judge her because you do not know her at all. Okay? And you do not know the facts. Taylor is a sweet, sweet girl. She's talented. She's a great singer. She's an amazing songwriter. She doesn't deserve this. Okay? And last night at the VMAs, she just won her 175th award, like ever. So yeah, while you're talking trash about her and sending her hate, she has all of her 175 awards at her house, or whatever she has it. Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah. So that was basically, my point. What I'm saying. I am just so sick of this. And I, like, during the VMAs last night, I saw some, like, comments and stuff, and I got into this huge, like, kind of Twitter argument with another directioner, someone who hates Taylor. And I was like, oh my god. I even called the person stupid, and I was just, okay, I was tired, and I didn't really know what I was saying, but seriously, I was so pissed. And this person was just like, are you serious? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, and I even told that person, like, that I knew You Were Trouble was written before Taylor dated. And like, and now that you know that, you still believe that it was written about Harry? And she said, yes. I mean, I think it was a girl. And she said, yes. Because the camera was pointed at Harry. I mean, seriously, how stupid and ridiculous and immature can people be? Oh my god. Oh, I am just so sick of this. Okay, sometimes I really hate, ever since Harry and Taylor did it, I really hate sometimes being a Directioner and a Swiftie, because it just, because I want to defend them both, like, I usually try to avoid getting into these kind of fights, but last night I just lost it. I just couldn't handle it anymore, and I just needed to get this out. Like, oh, just like, I mean, you can understand how I feel, like, if you're a Directioner, when people say shit about the boys and send hate to them. You just have to respond, or you just get pissed. So I'm pissed right now because of what people are saying to Taylor. Okay, because she's the queen, and I love her, and she doesn't deserve this. Okay. So, anyway, enough of that. Another thing I want to talk about, that's, a more positive thing. And I'm not gonna be long, because this is already too long. But, so earlier, I just came home from this interview I was doing. I was actually talking about 1D. It was a radio interview, and I went with another girl from the Ice Directioners group on Facebook, and it was just basically, us talking about 1D and the movie and stuff. And yeah, I kind of know one of the hosts of the show, and she like invited me to come and stuff, and it was really fun. I mean, it was funny because at first I was like really nervous and like, oh my god, what am I gonna say? And and then she was asked me if I was nervous, and I was like, oh my gosh, you too? Like, it was just like, wow. Okay, so anyway, but then when we got in and it started, it just it all went away. It was so comfortable. I felt like I was at home practically. Like it was just really nice. And when we started talking, I just, I couldn't stop. And yeah, we were just talking about well, the movie and just about the boys and like what it is about them that we love and stuff, and about getting them to Iceland hopefully, and then they played Kiss You and Best Song Ever in the end, and yeah, it was just all kinds of things. I would post the link below, but it's in Icelandic anyway, so unless you're Icelandic, you won't understand. But yeah, I mean, that's basically what we're talking about, just like, yeah, and other like boy band stuff, and just like and that we recommend everyone to see this movie, just like especially people who don't really know much about them. This gives you like a really good insight into what these boys are all about. So yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. But like I said, I didn't really sleep last night. Like, not a lot. So although I didn't really feel tired earlier, but I could probably sleep now. But I'm gonna try to watch the live from New York, from the premiere of This Is Us. I just hope I will wake up if I'm asleep to watch it. But anyway, so sorry, but I was just like really pissed about this whole thing. But yeah, today was amazing because of the interview and stuff, and it was just really good, like representing. It was just such a good feeling representing like ice directioners in Iceland, like, and that's why I'm so nervous because I didn't want to make a fool of myself and stuff. So anyway, that's it for now. So ciao, bye bye.